A video about dieting and I talked about quantity versus quality of foods. Okay, I went off on a bit of a tangent. I got a few questions since then and I'm going to keep going off on a tangent. I'm going to talk to you about nutrient timing, specifically about carbs. And what I want to focus on is insulin. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, insulin's released when you eat food and your blood sugar level increases. And what insulin does is it actually carries the sugar into cells. Now, sugar is stored in your muscles and your liver as glycogen, and that's an energy source that it uses. Once the muscles and liver are full of glycogen, it doesn't listen to the signal from insulin very well, so that it doesn't have any more come in because it doesn't fit. And in this situation, you gain fat because your fat cells are basically your dumping ground. So essentially, the number one thing you want to do is avoid eating carbohydrate when your muscle stores are full, because it's only going to end in fat gain. So, you want to deplete your muscles of glycogen. How do you do that? Well, you go for a while without carbs so your body uses them, or you do an intense workout. Okay? In saying that, that doesn't mean you want to go and eat carbs straight after that workout, because there's another benefit to being depleted of glycogen. So once you are starting to run low on muscle energy stores, your body releases catecholamines and a hormone called cortisol, and this actually stimulates fat release from your fat cells to be used as energy. So you can take advantage of the low glycogen state to burn fat. So what does this mean in a nutshell for you, and how can you use it on a day-to-day basis? Right, you wake up in the morning, you're slightly glycogen depleted, okay? So you could eat carbs for breakfast and fill that up, but you wouldn't. You'd stick to a protein and fat diet because it's going to stabilize insulin through the day and it's going to allow you to maintain that fat burning state. Okay? When you train later in the day, that's also another way that you're going to become glycogen depleted. Okay? So that's going to put you in a fat burning state as well. So I would avoid carbs after that as too, unless you are an athlete or you have performance goals and you want to recover really quickly. If I was going to put my carbs in somewhere, there would be two places I would put them. Either before a workout or before bed. Why? Because if you eat your carbohydrate stores before a workout and then you go and train, guess what? You've eaten carbs, you've burned them off, and you've depleted them again. So you've gone from being up in the morning and having a fat burning state up until your training session or your pre-carb meal. Then as soon as you burn them off, you're back in that fat burning state. So you're giving yourself carbs every day for energy, and you're maintaining your thyroid output and you're aiding your leptin levels and things like that. But you have maximized the amount of time that you have some sort of depletion and that you're in a fat burning state. Okay, I'll leave it at that for today, and there'll be more videos on this coming, but if you have any specific questions, write them on my Facebook wall or message them to me and I'll be able to address them soon.